Hello, people. My name is Rage, and welcome to Oh, man. This is so embarrassing. You guys have caught me flashing. It's like no, but for real, as you could probably tell by me holding Revelation and most of the floor being done and my health missing, I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations. This is the next hopeful step in Operation Platinum God. So, to the floor then. I have tried to leave as much of it undone as possible. Balls of steel, that would have been nice to have. We have a tinted rock to grab in here. 2 more of them, and a full heal. Okay, alright, I see what's going on. Nice of you to hold back, game. Appreciate it. So yes, all I need, this room is a massive tease and I hate it. All I need for Platinum God and True Platinum God is... Ew, that is not good. That is so not good. I nearly choked for some reason. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So all I need for True Platinum God is Super Bandage Girl and the Super Bandage. So, fortunately, this is definitely a Ball of Bandages run. So basically, we're gonna go all the way to Conquest and then get severely disappointed, but that's okay. That's alright, you know? It's not fun if everything's too easy. It's not fun when things go right. I prefer to have lots and lots of goes at painstaking RNG until eventually the world deems me worthy. Oh, you're one of these flies. You're one of these flies. What are you doing? Like, for real though? Just please, you're not smart. I know you think that hovering over there is probably an intelligent thing to do. I know you probably do think that. I know, but it's not. It's an embarrassment. Just save us all time and kill yourself. And all his fly friends are like, I told you, Terry. I told you. See, I told you it was stupid and you wouldn't listen. And he's like, Steve, I'm sorry, Steve. It's been good knowing you, Steve. And then he died. I do apologize, by the way, for starting a run, like, with the first floor basically done, but the only way I can do it is to get a library on the first floor, make sure that Book of Revelations is in it, go to the boss, and make sure it's a Ball of Bandage and not Cube of Meat run. And then I'm like, alright, Operation Platinum Goddess go. Let's do this thing. And that's what happened today. So I hope you do understand, guys. Revelation. Also, let's go grab that other tinted rock. Then, I mean, with this many tinted rocks, I would be upset if I didn't get the small rock at some point. Replacement bombs is nice. That rock was a stuffed rock. That rock had hearts in, but also double the amount of explosives. I don't know what it is, but I feel like rocks that have explosives in should just make a bigger explosion. Imagine that as an item. You press it and the entire room just combusts. You cannot not take damage unless you have Pyromaniac, I guess. But everything and everyone in the entire room just explodes in a massive, just almost nuclear wave. Like, that spacebar item, the nuclear warhead, that would be incredible. A free pact. I mean, yes, where do I sign? Show me the dotted line. I will make this mine. It ain't no crime. I didn't pay a dime. That was very satisfying for me to say that. It really was. Sorry, Dingle Dangles. I don't mean to kill your happy little joyous faces, but you stand between me and mine item, and nobody, and I mean nobody, can stand between me and mine item. I do like this, alright? A good, we're Demon Ares with horns. I can get behind that. That's okay. I mean, it's not brilliant, but we have the Ball of Bandages, so we might be, like, planting our face into enemies to kill them, so it might do a little bit of contact damage from the Ares. It's not a brilliant plan, but it's okay. I obviously would have preferred just something to increase my tiers, but honestly, the Pact is a very worthy item, so I consider Ares to be almost a bonus on this floor, which I think is definitely reasonable. I don't want to go in the shop? Yeah, let's go in the shop, see what there is here. Honestly, nothing that good. I'm not even going to get the Spirit Heart. I'm just going to save my money. I mean, something tells me that Spirit Hearts are not going to be in short supply this run. So the secret room is either here or to the top left of me. I see. Making me waste my bombs. That's okay. I'm not going to complain. Boom. Ooh, that is good. And we're going to blow up clusters of mushrooms, again, because I believe the Liberty Cap is a nice find. Health up is also good. Balls of Steel is nice. Range up is good. Alright, the pills are fantastic. Don't take that out of context, okay, unless you have superhero pills. Man, imagine a market of superhero pills. You take them, and for 5 minutes, you get the power that you took. The super strength pill. I mean, would they have side effects, though? Because that could lead to a very weird society. Like, people get in fights, they whip out their superhero pill box, and just keep taking them until one of them defeats the other, or someone runs out of pills. That could result in some very, very, like, I mean, that is straight up dystopian. That could destroy the world, because imagine if they developed powerfuler and powerfuler pills until it just got absolutely ridiculous. Alright, well, 2 mana flight, 2 mana? Good God. Oh, I'm such an adorable little demon with horns. I'm such a baby demon newly hatched from my demon egg. Oh, that was so adorable. I'm, like, genuinely, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. A little baby demon hatched from the egg. Although, that's not an egg you want to find, actually. It's really, really not. Just, oh, no. Alright, so the superhero pills, then, they'd have to cost a fair amount of money. Ah, curse of the maze, not today! You control me all you want, but I'm flying. There is no force damage to be had here. Although, just some spiders, so really not a fantastic curse room, but it doesn't really matter too much. Triple more red chest, let's go for it. We get ourselves a Bitto Guppy, and a Bitto Guppy is always nice. How much would you pay for 5 minutes of a given superpower? That's the real question. Speed up is good. I think I would probably I can't actually English today, but that's alright. I think I would probably pay, I'd say £1,000 to be a superpowered being for 5 minutes, but maybe is that too expensive? I mean, what could you viably sell them as? I think we need to come up with a whole marketing framework for this. And what would you brand them as? Super pills? That's kind of lame, isn't it? Power packets? Power packets. I like power pills. Obviously, power pills. There we go. Very simple. It works. So, what power pills have you got today? Oh, you know, power pills. And then in the future, we all get so addicted to power pills that everything we do is for power pills, and no longer money is an issue. We're just so desperate for them, and it's just ridiculous. And then you sell the rights to the movie. I think we're onto something here, guys. I really think we're onto something. So what superpower would you pay 1,000 of your currency for to have for 5 minutes, if any? I'd love to know. And with your reasoning, what would you do with it? Because, I mean, if I had 5 minutes of Flash level super speed, I mean, you could legitimately go anywhere. You go anywhere in the world, because he goes so fast that time moves at a crawl. I could go see every famous landmark on the entire globe and still have 4 minutes 30 seconds to spare, in theory, with how fast he's technically capable of moving. So that's worth the money, because to pay for a holiday to go see all those places, you'd be spending a lot more than £1,000 if you use it tactically like that. But then you could do things like, oh, I've bought a super strength pill and I've broken into and robbed a bank. But then again, as soon as the strength pill wore out, you'd be arrested. So I guess maybe if you did invisibility, or again super speed and did it without being caught. So there'd be a lot of societal implications of power pills, because you'd have to trust people not to abuse them, and of course people would abuse them irrelevant, so you'd have to have a way of tracking down. So the purchasing of them would probably have to have a highly scrutinized security waiting list to make sure the person's going to be okay. And if they're not okay, you've got all the evidence that they took this pill at this time and they are likely the suspect of any given crime. So I guess that you couldn't make pills for like time control, because that could mess with the system. And you also couldn't make a pill that lets you generate more pills as your superpower. That would be weirdly specific. I feel like there's a lot of legway in this. There really is. Oh, that was good. That was definitely worth potentially not getting the item room for. That was wonderful. Whoa, that is a very, very angry spider. I mean, I feel bad for whatever's made him that furious. He's woke up, alright, and he's found himself evicted from his house, and he's just there like, oh God, I'm just so pissed off right now. Oh God, I just want to kill something. I just want to kill something so bad. Well, ball of bandages, do your thing. Oh, Got a little bit too close. I do apologize. There we go, that worked out nicely, and we do get our replacement key. Let's blow up a few clusters of mushrooms, just because mainly we do have a really nice set of pills going on. As we know, I mean, it's been quite the inspiration. Tactical damage there, of course, because, you know, I totally knew I was going to get the replacement heart, so I was like, I might as well just quickly clear the room. There's no reason not to, right? You believe me. You totally do. Believe me. Imagine finding an egg in the woods and you take it home and treat it because you're a nice upstanding person who's kind to animals. Ooh, lovely. Tough love is wonderful. The damage multiplier is great. Although someone got surprised by the demon and punched him in the face, which is really quite upsetting. I feel bad for him. So you take this egg home thinking it's like a bird that you're going to nurse back to health and stuff like that. And then it hatches, and it's just this adorable tiny demon baby. I mean, would you just get rid of it, or would you still, like, help it grow? I guess it's like having a saber-toothed lion cub as a pet, because while that, in theory, would be a pretty cool pet, hey Pestilence, how are you doing? You also would know that when it grows up to be an adult saber-tooth, it will probably just kill you. So you do kind of run that risk. I mean, I'm not sure either way. May as well balls of steel here. We got the 2 heart spaces, saves us having our thing locked up. I'm glad that didn't hit me. I didn't expect it to, but, you know, I'm still glad. Got to make sure every tough love shot actually does connect with something, because it's a lot of wasted damage if it doesn't. I mean, what is the damage multiplier on it? Because it seems, like, massive. Like, when tough love triggers on a brimstone, things actually melt. It's ridiculous. Wow, why did he overshoot me so bad? It's a little bit weird. Second ball of bandages, doing well. And yeah, I think we're ready to move on. I'm quite excited when Manage Girl gets her legs, because she's so much better as a companion than Meat Boy. It's sad to say, really. And nothing going on in there. But we do get the Empress, which isn't great, but a bit of Whore of Babylon never hurt anyone. Unless you were the target of the Whore of Babylon rage state, which isn't great. And that is a terrible superhero name. Even if you had the power to move super fast and attack really fast and were just generally powerful, but you had to go by codename Whore of Babylon, I don't think that would be worth it. Although maybe it would for some people. I mean, you'd still be super powered. I really wanted to see if I could kill those flies before they were a threat to me, but I guess I have found out that that is just not the case. What are you, the Hanged Man? Just not useful in any way. Let's blow up all of these mushrooms. Triple pillage, hematosis, not really necessary. Yay, we've gone through puberty. And range up is good. So all in all, that was pretty nice. Where's our item room? So we're going to go left, although we do need the key, which is worrying. Damn it, there's always one that would have hit me. There is always one. That is quite frustrating. I mean, not that frustrating. It doesn't really make a difference. Using my orbital skills. Nice. I don't know. I'm like a lot more into Rebirth recently. Not that I ever wasn't, but I don't know. I feel like every maybe 25 episodes or so, I get a real like, yes, let's do this. And there's been a new Afterbirth preview recently that shows some really cool stuff that I'm excited for. I mean, I really I'm looking forward to doing burning floors as an alternate type. I mean, that sounds exciting to have burning enemies. And there was fat bats called Fats released, which move really slow but have loads more health than normal bats, and they fire shots at you, and they look like adorable. I think they're going to be really fun new enemies to deal with. So fortunately, we can get in the shop due to our infinite keys. Die, there we go. So what we got? That is a shame. That is a shame. I do like the candle, but alas, alack, there is nothing. Tears up. That was definitely worth the money there. And, I mean, I guess I will do the battery in here. Have one on me, donation machine. Have one on me. So that's, I mean, I was hoping for an item actually worth taking away from there. It's rare that you actually have the money and you get an item, I find. Normally you get teased with items that you want when you don't have the money, because, again, the game knows. The game really does know. I love having flight against these zombie rooms. It's just almost unfair. I mean, what is unfair is that they are immortal zombies. It's like the real kicker here. Hey, Chad, how you doing? Not the best boss, because mainly little Chad's, while adorable, and, you know, I love having him follow me around just from a he's great standpoint. He's not mechanically that useful, because I'm going to be giving up a lot of health for devil deals anyway. So, granted, this isn't the best boss to get, but he's also a very easy boss, so I you know, gotta give him points in that category. And there he goes, a bit of orbital damage, and we do get a devil deal. What you got for us? Ah, it's Crampy Boy. I am effectively just going to tank him and kill him with the ball of bandages, because I have so much health that I could basically just afford to. I really can. Okie dokie. I'll wait for Booker Sin for the next floor. Lil Chad, you're coming with me. We got Curse Room, we got Item Room, we got Shop. Yeah, I'm good to go. I mean, I'm just severely pumped for seeing if we get Conquest or Death, because I don't want to admit it to myself, but if we get Death, I've effectively got True Platinum God. All that stands in my way is just happening to find the super bandage at some point on a run sometime, but I mean, that statistically, that's likely to happen eventually, so at that point I can rest easy knowing that it is going to happen. This is the only thing left that requires some actual, ooh, got the whoop worm every time. It's just, I want to like it, I really do, but I just can't. It's double arm money to 6, that's not bad. I think I'm going to save the Empress for the mum fight, just because I want to guarantee that I do manage to beat her. Not that it should be a problem, especially with flight and the kind of movement speed that I'm working with. And there it is, orbital power. See, that's the best way to kill that. Oh, he did manage to touch me though. That is a shame, and really a bad sentence out of context now that I think about it. Well then, Gurglings, you are not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be on the first floor as a boss. Like, did you get lost on the way up? Did the elevator break? I mean, where are the stairs? Can we even get back up? Is there even a ladder? Because the trapdoors do seem to just be sheer drops down, so maybe you actually can't. Really, though? I mean, it seems like there's a distinct lack of small rock going on in this run, and that kind of upsets me. And a distinct lack of keys, which is worrying, because keys are life. I don't know if I've ever told you this before, guys, but I'm a big fan of keys in this game. I just really am. Do I want a Wealth of Wealth? Nah, I don't want a Wealth of Wealth. The Liberty Cap is very useful. Not so much when we have amnesia, but generally, it is useful. Hello? Hey, Bonies, how are you doing with your laser precision targeted bones of momentum guessing? You have been through some serious training to get to where you are today, and I respect you for that. I'm probably going to be taking that trap just because it's got consumables and I need me some keys, which is a very sad admission on my part. I mean, I guess maybe it shouldn't be, honestly, but it feels like it. I feel like if you are doing a trap room for normal plain chess, you've had a pretty rough time of things. But then again, items in terms of what I actually have acquired, I've not really been having a rough time of things, so I guess it does go both ways. Dingle Dangles, I'm sorry to kill your very grumpy grandma or grandpa Dingle Dangle. I like to imagine this room, both the big ones are the grandpa and grandma Dingle Dangle. They're old, they're tired, they're grumpy, they've had enough of the world. You can see by their faces, they're just like, you know, they're not happy about what's going on, but, you know, they're doing it for the good of their children, who they turn into when they die. And then we have Mama and Papa Dangle, who, you know, they're a little bit happier, they're generally a little bit more pleased to be here. They're not completely ecstatic, they've had a little bit of wariness in their life, but, you know, they're okay, they're trucking on, they're enjoying every now and then. I've got amnesia, that's the one time I'm not going to be mad at getting that pill. And then when they die, they spawn into their kids, the son and daughter Dingle Dangle, who don't know any better yet. They've not had their life wear them down, they're still full of hope for the future and youthful dreams, and it's just lovely, and that's why they're so happy and dipping around the place and making the yeah noises as they go, and they're just so pleased to be alive before you brutally murder them. But that's not really the point. Tinted Rock here, I totally knew it was here. Oh, we do actually get the key, so that's good. And it really does tell a very sad and lovely story, the Grandpa and Grandma Dingle Dangle room. I bet you guys have had your eyes opened, at least I hope so. Alright, we have really solved a lot of our key problems, so this is nice. What we haven't solved, however, is where the hell is the item room? That's what I'd love to know. And is there any point going in the other key room? I'm not entirely sure that there is. I'm going to blow up these lots because it's free skulls and we might get something. Saying that I did completely mess up and miss a skull, but that's fine, right? That's not the end of the world. I remember when I was newer to this game, I used to try and ram my face into blue fires in corners to try and get spirit hearts because I was just very, very keen on them. Okay, so yeah, I assume this was just going to be a library, which normally would be a pretty good find, because a lot of the books in the game are very, very powerful. But as we require the Book of Revelations, I'm unfortunately going to leave it all behind and get our shop. I am going to get the secret map, just because I do like it. I was just tempted to get the key and the battery for health and obviously a key, but it's not necessary. I have the one key for the item room. When I'm allowed to find it, which I think I am on my way towards right here. Oh, God, Super Bandage Girl, you're very, very useful. I mean, that's all I'm saying. You are a stand-up individual. Well, I mean, sometimes you sit down, so maybe you are just an individual. Bob's Brain! Why not? We have the health regen to allow for the occasional self-Bob's Brain. And by occasional, I probably mean the very regular self-Bob's Brain that's going to happen. Good tactical damage use. I feel like you can certainly see that that was 100% tactical in nature. And in cities as well. Doesn't have to even be nature. Alrighty then, war! Let's go to your name. Dun 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 dun. Oh, Bob's Brain was threatening to explode in my face there. Bob's Brain, there it is. Champion War, I guess that means he drops troll bombs and charges more. At least that seems to be his behavior changes. Thinking is so cool. I mean, his poor horse is just really overworked. Ooh, troll bombs when he goes up. That's even more powerful. Eventually, right, I will be allowed the small rock, but it is not this day. I mean, I've got enough knockback on my shots to hopefully bring him down, although he is getting quite speedy. Maybe one more Bob's Brain. There it is, Bob's Brain! Boom, and we do get a devil deal, so that is nice. Let's get ourselves more health. Demon turret, baby. Yeah, let's take him. I don't mind. He's not great, but he's an extra bit of damage, and we have the health to spare, so why the hell not? I did find the item room. Yeah, Bob's Brain. Okay, just wanted to make sure, because I would hate to skip it. I really would. And oh, I thought maybe if I moved fast enough, I'd manage to make it. And wow, come on. Yes, that is what you call bomb value right there. And it's greed, which is good because it means our shop is much more likely to be valuable, especially now that we just got the Steam sale, which is probably worth more than any amount of money he can drop. Oh, what? Since when does it not let you bomb into that room? Though we do get the curse room for free, so that's excellent. And just some spiders. Well, that's a shame. I would bomb that, but it's pointless. Even if it gave me a spirit heart, I don't need it. I really don't. It's a good position to be in, though, where you don't need to try and get extra health, because you've just got too much health. We do at least now have Bandage Girl doing her thing and wrecking and taking names, so that's always nice. I might just sit here and let her kill them all. There's no real reason not to. I swear she does more damage than me. But it might just be that because I think she does that I'm just saying that. And actually they do mechanically the same amount of damage. But I'm just biased. So therefore my eyes tell me a lie. But I don't think so. It does appear that she does better. And of course she does have the charm effect. Which I think just inherently makes her better. Mum's Contact is very nice. So I'm kind of happy to find that. May as well fill that half a heart. We're going to regen it anyway. Oh, I really hope we see ourselves with some death. I do like the Wub Wub Worm, but the Liberty Cap is just superior. Unfortunately, you know, I'm sorry, fun, but now is not the time. Our actual damage has only been increased buy the pack, now that I think about it. So it's probably a good job I got Demon Turret Baby. Actually, it's going to turn out to be fairly handy. May as well just buy that and refill the heart, I suppose, and I guess I'm going to get the key and the bomb. It's the last shop, so why not? Don't need the ladder, of course. Super secret! What have you got? That's okay, I think, especially if we get any devil deals. Oh, the contact, so useful. I wish they'd charge over the spikes. Is it just that hard to just accept that you should charge over the spikes? Wow, freezing and having a look in his mouth. I would not love to be the dentist that has to service the monsters of the Isaac realm. Oh, yes, he froze on top of the spikes. Not so clever now, are you? Algiz is very good. So we're going to take that. So it does mean we don't have the Emperor for Mum, but it's fine. Empress, I guess I should say. We'll blow up the pairs of skulls. I mean, I don't know what I'm expecting, but you never know. And yeah, there it is. Honestly, I'm content to leave this floor. We found shop, secret room, curse room, other secret room. The trap room we're not allowed in, unfortunately. And yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I just really want to see if we do indeed have ourselves a death and glory. Or Conquest, and still glory, because this has still been a really nice fun run, where we're getting a lot of damage from not really our tiers, which normally I'm not a fan of, but it's kind of working on this run, mainly because Bandage Girl is always fun to have as an item, because she just shows no mercy. She's got that little happy face, but her eyes are definitely in an evil pose, and she is just absolutely indomitable. She really is. And there we go. No devil deal, unfortunately. We are going to go topside. And yeah. Whew, here it is then. I've been trying not to think about it. I've been trying my best, but I can't escape it forever. Here is the floor. No curse, this is good. And our boss room looks to be up there. A load of money, which we don't really need anymore, so that is a shame. Let's just slowly make our way there and just hope. Beyond hope that I can find Death. Just please Death. First of all, we're gonna find out if it's a double trouble or not, or if it's Mr. Fred, the bastard that he is, and then we walk in, and we have a 75% chance to find Death, and a 25% to find Conquest. I don't need to give my maths lecture again, but there is a part of me that really wants to. But that's okay. The freeze effect there being very useful. And the boss room is a singular room. It's a singular room. Okay. The boss room is a singular room. That is good. We have passed the first test. I don't know the chances of it messing up and not being a singular room, so I'm just going to assume it's good chances. For my oh god, there's a southern side. Well, this is like a straight out shootout between north side and south side. The flies fronting with each other, trying to represent their own gangs as best as possible, and they just don't know what to do. Getting health ups is actually really good. Normally I wouldn't be a big fan of it, but because we do have Lil Chad, it's a lot more valuable to have a lot of health coming in. And still, however, there we have now our guaranteed death or conquest, but still, no goddamn small rock. I don't think I've ever had this many tinted rocks in one run without actually one of them being small rock, which is a little bit disappointing because we could do with any given amount of damage ups here. We really could. And curse room. Normally, again, a really good one to find, but as we don't need any spirit hearts, not as good. It's basically just a singular red chest. Nothing crazy going on here. I guess we may as well replenish our missing heart with that one. Let's not look a gift heart in the mouth. I mean, don't go looking anything in the mouth, unless you're a dentist, in which case, I mean, I guess I would encourage it as it's your job description, but only just, okay? Only just. And another tinted rock, which we're just not allowed to be a part of. Look up. Good. I was thinking, surely, there has to be a bad pill now. I've had too many good pills, but no, it just keeps happening. This is it then, guys. This is it. This is potentially incredibleness. Potentially. I kind of want to use the Book of Revelation again, just in case, but I know it doesn't make a difference. Death! I'm not mad. It's absolutely fine. Fuck you and everything you stand for, Conquest! It's okay, these things happen. We get to try again, and the fun is in the journey. The fun is in the... the fun is in the journey. You know, the fun is in the journey. That devil room's about right. That devil room's about... about right. I hate everything. I really, like... I hate everything, and I just... It's okay. It's alright. It wasn't gonna happen the first time. It just wasn't. We're gonna have to work for it just a little bit. But it is unfortunate. There was a part of me that was genuinely like, no, maybe this can actually happen now. Maybe it really, really can. But alas, alack, 'tis not to be. Which is very much upsetting. But there's not much we can do about it. Whoa! 4 hands in this room. Okay, very much trying their best to evict me, but it will not stand. This is quite an unfortunate room. Got to keep these eyes busy. I love it when they get frozen. It makes them such an easier... Sorry, Bandage Girl, can you, like, maybe murderize one of them? Whenever you... No? Okay, I'll just do it myself. That's absolutely fine. They need to change it so Book of Revelations cannot give you Conquest, so at least then you can actively work towards these achievements. You really can. I mean, granted, it's not necessary to be Platinum God, but it's just a thing, you know. It's a thing. Let's kill the goddamn sin here, Mr. Raph doing his various... Wow, that was a lot of explosions that took him out there in one go. Bob's brain proving very valuable. So whether we can complete this run is an entirely different question, because I'm not entirely sure. Our damage is very low. The tooth shot gives us at least a small boost, but nothing ridiculous. So it really does depend on how lucky we happen to get with the chest items. We can kill Isaac simply because we have got Algiz, and then we're going to be relying on the chest to carry the rest of the run. You know what? These guys can just... Oh, they're basically already dead. Why the one time that I don't want Bandage Girl to kill everything, does she instantly kill everything? But when she can have the day off and not instantly murderize things, she instantly murderizes things. I feel like it's just a little bit unfair. Bob's brain, thank you. Oh, no, wow, he died before Bob's brain could do what Bob's brain does best. And that normally would be something I'm very happy to find, but it's just not necessary while you have Lord of the Pit. I've not really had good devil deals, despite getting quite a few of them, so that's a shame. Did it just perfectly go between the eyes? I mean, granted, shooting someone between the eyes is quite effective, but not in that sense. Alright, it lives. Let's kill ourselves the eyes, hopefully before Bob's brain returns. And that one we're going to have to go manually visit, use the invincibility from taking damage to finish it off, and we're good. Bandage Girl? Bandage Girl. Bandage Girl. For real, the Bandage Girl. Bandage Girl. Like, Bandage Girl. Well done, Bandage Girl! You did it! I'm proud of you! Really proud of you. Honestly, I'm just so proud of you. Fundamentally. Really, really proud. Let's go visit Isaac and take out some just aggression on him. I forgot the super secret, actually, which is a slight error on my part, but I guess not the end of the world. Oh, hey, horseman. Go have a word with Death, right? And for me, normally quite a fun item to find. I guess, just being a floating head certainly has its appealing nature. Boom. Okay, so I think actually this is the correct way to go, so this makes me happy. So I want to get value on my bombs before we leave the cathedral, though honestly, simply because of Bandage Girl, ironically she is... Whoa, no, sorry, that's not happening. I hate big rooms, and I hate Daddy Longlegs, and that's really a recipe for disaster, and I feel like I'm going to need all the health I can get for the chest at this power level. I just need to go Super Saiyan. Goku would be so ashamed of me. He really would, and I don't want to make Goku unhappy with me. He's my friend, and I mean he's not really, but I mean I feel like he would be my friend. I get that kind of vibe from him, at least a little. I don't really know what I'm talking about at this stage. And there you go, kill one more. Feast on gluttony in a cruel tale of irony. And sweet. And another key. That's actually good, because we can get ourselves a gold chest if the mood does strike. Oh, really? No Isaac around here. That surprises me. I thought for sure Isaac would be off here. That's kind of lame, and honestly, they've just earned death by taking that black heart off me, so I'm just going to kill them. Which I realize makes the entirety of... That's kind of a tease there. That is definitely kind of a tease, but at the same time, it's also surprisingly wonderful to get, because we can get our chest items, and then immediately teleport to Blue Baby, and wreck his face, which is lovely. Hello, Isaac. And there's our resistance. Yeah, our damage is very low. It is very, very low. Like, if it wasn't for Bandage Girl, we wouldn't... I don't think we'd even get to phase 3 in the full duration of the resistance. Hey, he was gonna go do his phase 3, but then everything changed when the freeze effect happened. Alright, the freeze effect against Isaac is so wonderfully useful. God, Algi's Rune, I still maintain, is so brokenly strong. It just is a free boss kill. At this damage level, it was a free boss kill against Isaac, of all things. That's just insane. And... really? There you go. He just wasn't quite aware he was dead at the end. So, of course, we're going to go grab the Emperor and then, hopefully, lay a smackdown on Blue Baby. And whoom, there we go, I love it. What I like is that the first 6 floors are explore, get good stuff, get the most out of them, and the next 4 floors are basically just get through them however you can and just make it so, because that kind of appeals to me. Judas's Shadow, money equals power, the D4 Polyphemus, that is definitely a sizable upgrade on what we are after. Let's take Judas's Shadow, let's take the D4, and then, let's go see Mr. Blue Baby. Ooh, Polyphemus and Fear Shot is really nice. I'm going to get him to about 25% health and then press the D4 just to see what we would have had to clear the chest with if I'd been tempted by the D4, which does mean losing Polyphemus, also means losing Bandage Girl, actually, now that I think about it. Boom! Oh, wow. That's quite the reroll. That is quite the reroll there. Alrighty then, lovely. Alright guys, my name has been Rage. My body is wings and then guillotined, and there's a lot of various stuff on my face. That's a very interesting reroll. Oh yeah, the C, 9Q, 3B, 7J, MK. I am so bad at remembering, like, everything. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this, it really does help, and I do appreciate it. And subscribe for more. Goodbye.